Hey y'all, Courtney Lyons here with Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, and today I have another sneak peek for you from Diamond Art Club. Such a fun sneak peek for you guys. This is going to be a special drop sneak peek. I'll give you the information as we get towards the end about when this is going to be coming up. But this is from Diamond Art Club's line of Mini Dazzles, which I absolutely love. I have so many of them. I can't even... trying to count how many I have because I've got them in like a spot over here. I don't even think I can count how many I have. I have so many. I love their Mini Dazzles, and I regularly finish the Mini of the Dazzles. I finish many of them from this line, Mini Dazzles, because they're so great. I take them in the car. I take them to go. They're so awesome. Well, let me explain a little bit more about what they are. First off, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 different canvases here. And I'll show you they are mini canvases, and they are ready to frame, which is really fun. They'll have a border and everything like that. I'll show you as we actually open it up. It'll make more sense. They are a 10.2 by 15.2 centimeters squared. Not squared, just 10 by 10.2 on one side, on the short side, and then 15.2 on the long side. But you know, it's not necessarily that much that you're diamond painting on some of these. Some of these, they are full, like the whole canvas is covered in the drills, and some of them are partial like this, where the background is white. And I will show that to you in a little bit as well. But let's look back up at the back. Here's the Barbie logo, the Barbie portrait, which was this one right here, Barbie silhouette, and then we have the dream car, the dream house, and then I love the swim outfit. I actually really want that swimming suit. So if you want a quick trick, I actually just open it here. I think I got this idea from Lindsay, Emeralds and Fairy Lights. I think she's the one that did this. I could be wrong. And then you just take it off on the one side, so that if you do want to keep storing them this way, which I actually don't, I store them differently, which I can show you at the very end here if you'd like. And then you can put this back on, and you still have the sleeve to know which one. Well, usually it's actually easier to get on. There we go. You still have the sleeve on there because you can, and then that way you can see which Mini Dazzles this is. So let's go ahead and open that up, and I will show you what comes in this little mini kit. Here's the packet of drills. Here are the canvases. I'll take a closer look at that in a little bit. Here's our sticker sheet. Also take a closer look at that in a little bit. We are going to start with our toolkit. So every one of Diamond Art Club's kits comes with a toolkit with usually one difference depending on the size of your kit, which I'll start off with at the very beginning since I've already mentioned that. And that is this, this tray. So you can see right here, this is the smaller kit. This is the tray that comes with the smaller kit. Wow, I am struggling with words today. The bigger one is obviously just bigger. So these are the smaller ones. And what I love about these trays is that it comes with a lid. It comes with a stopper. They're great. They're nice, thick plastic. They don't feel like they're flimsy or going to break or anything. They are stackable as well. So if you do want to collect these, and you can actually kit up in them and put the stickers on the outsides, the stickers from that sticker sheet right here, and just kit up in them so you don't have to be changing colors in the night. You can just bring out the tray that has the color that you want, and I love that. We also get a small bag of baggies, about 15 of them. We also have this pat of pink wax, which is a fan favorite, and then you can see also this pat of clear wax, which is inside this pen. So you'll see if you twist it to the left, you get oh, here's the lid. You gotta take the lid off first. Here's the tip. You can see that clear wax that's already in there, preloaded. You can pull that out and put your own wax or putty in there, or you can reload it again with the wax that they give you. You can also use that wax for, on the other side, the multi-placer here. Load up this 7-placer or the 4-placer with that clear or pink wax. I highly recommend their stainless steel, though. I honestly don't use anything else. But back to the twist and pick pen part. Oh, that one was so easy. You twist it to the right, and you're going to get that putty, or the wax in this case, out at the end, and then it's nice and sticky, ready to pick up those drills or those diamonds. So love that pen. You can stick the multi-placers on the opposite side. And let's go ahead and move all this off to the side. But let's go ahead and pull out our thank you pamphlet. Mini Dazzles do not come with treasure quest card. That's what it's actually called. This one says thank you for your purchase, but this does not have, like I said, the treasure quest card, because they obviously doesn't make sense to put them with the really small kids. You could just get a million of them and then like get a ton of cards. So anyway, yeah, it makes sense they don't put it with that. So we have here our 20% off of your first app purchase, even if you've made multiple purchases online on their actual site. Here's the VIP Facebook group for any time that you've made a purchase. If you've made your first purchase, you can go on there. You can vote for artwork coming up, or you can also just see everybody's finished artwork. I love scrolling in there a few times a day and just seeing what everybody's working on. It's a lot of fun. Kit contents, Diamond Art Club socials, and then how-tos. We also have right here our sticker sheet. So this is full of individually cut stickers. So this is what you can use to kit up and put on your storage containers. And then this is these, I love putting these stickers and then like cutting this part up and putting all of this, the start, end date, and information about the kit in my logbook. I just love having that. So before we pull open our diamonds, let's go ahead and pull out our minis. These are so pretty. I love these. I love the bright pink. So this is really cool. This is why it is already ready to frame. It comes with a border, and each Mini Dazzle has its own colored border that's specific to that set of Mini Dazzles, which is just really fun that they always have something different. And this is a very, very Barbie pink. So here's the dream house. Here's the dream car. That's so much fun. And then here's the silhouette. The bathing suit. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then here is the portrait. And then the logo. So I do want to point out a few more things. I'm going to bring out the bathing suit because I just think that one's adorable. So as you can see, the glue is only going to be, so the glue is not right here. It's only going to be on the sticky part that's going to hold the drills. There won't be drills in this area here. And that's what makes it a partial. I love it when there's a partial without any background. And it's really cool. It almost makes it look 3D. But I like the full ones too, where it's like a landscape or something. But if you pull this plastic back, you'll see all that stuff, like all the writing, that's actually not there. It's only on the plastic. So I just love that. It really is frame ready when you finish it. And then it is Diamond Art Club's very nice, very famous, patented canvas. And it's just really, really pretty. Really soft. I love working with this. Diamond Art Club also has very clear symbols, which I also love. Diamond Art Club also makes their drills in-house. And I'm trying to see if there's any 6000s. I don't see any. Okay. So they do, oh, they do, there is. So they do occasionally make drills colors that you don't actually see anywhere else, because they do normally follow the DMC code for diamond, or for the DMC code for floss for cross stitch, except every once in a while they do make their own, which is what this gray one is right here in the 6000s. And they just do that so they can better match the artwork. Let's open this pack of drills because this is especially special. And I love this about Mini Dazzles. It's my favorite part about Mini Dazzles, is that all of them are specials. All of them are fairy dust, and every once in a while they will have like some of the other specials like ABs, or so that's the Aurora Borealis, the Frosted, the Iridescent, the Electro, what's the other one? Iridescent, Electro, Fairy Dust, ABs, Frosted. I think that's it. I shouldn't say that's it. That's a lot. But I think, well, sometimes they have quad cubes too. But yeah, those are like where they take up 4 spaces. Anyway, there's none of those on here. This is all fairy dust, and then there are 2 ABs as well. So I'll point those out as we go along. There are 18 colors. First off, this is a very, very Barbie color, and obviously there's a big packet of this because it's going to go everywhere. I'm going to guess it's that. I'm going to guess it's this star, this big color. So big fat pack of this beautiful pink color. This beautiful white. These, like I said, are all fairy dust. Let me show you. It's easier on this dark color right here. What I mean by fairy dust. You can see that extra. So the backs is the actual color of the DMC code. And then the front is the extra special sparkle that you get. And it's kind of like a mica coating glitter, almost like a eyeshadow, and it is baked in there so it won't get on you or anything like that. It's just really pretty. So all of these have that. Here, it actually works a little bit better zoomed in to see these pretty colors. Oh my gosh. That is a really pretty fuchsia color. There's a blue, lots of bright colors in here. I love a Fairy Dust 310. Those are special. I like that. Here is the AB. The first AB, so you can see it's different than the Fairy Dust. It has more of an iridescent coating to the top rather than a sparkle. And that's just a pencil that dropped out of my hair because I was holding my hair up with a pencil. Anyway, so it just kind of reflects, and the colors around it, it's like you know, AB Aurora Borealis for like the Northern Lights. So it kind of just mimics the Northern Lights. Back to some Fairy Dust colors. There should be one more AB on here. Here's where we come to the smaller amounts because there aren't going to be as many. This is like a very light mint green. No, wait a second. Is that just white and it's looking kind of mint green? No, it looks kind of mint green. I don't think that's white. I have no idea. Yeah, no, it's not white. It's the one that's really close to white, and even the numbers are actually really similar. But anyway, it looks white on camera. It's like a really, really light mint green bluish color. Here's another pretty pink, another pretty gray, and then that beautiful peach color right there. So those are our drills, and I can show you, I was gonna say I'll show you where the specials are. I'll show you where the ABs go because everything else is Fairy Dust. I feel like there was something else I was going to point out though. Maybe it'll come to me later. Oh, Diamond Art Club. So these, all of the Mini Dazzles, by the way, are square. So you can see that actual drills are a square shape and not a round, or not a round shape. Because with Mini Dazzles, I guess they could do round. I really like that they do square though, because I like working with squares best, but it's nice to have something small that's squares, because often the squares will be my bigger canvases. So I just really love that. And because they are Diamond Art Club and they do make their drills in-house, they are able to make theirs with very, very little trash and just really high quality. They are resin drills. And then as you can see, are these the new 15 facets? They are moving over from their 20 facets, which you can see right here has the pointy top, to their 15, which I can see this gray is 15. I'm trying to see if that's, yeah. Okay, so those are the new 15 facets. It's the first time I'm seeing them. I'm trying to see if any of the other colors have them. This gray one right here has the new 15 facets. So Diamond Art Club is starting to come out with their new shaped drills. They're not new shape, I shouldn't say that. They're different faceted. Facets meaning like the flat parts of the diamonds or the drills. And they used to have a mixture of 13 and 9, then they switched to only 13. Then they switched to 20, which is this pointy top one right here. You can see the top, which means there's 20 facets on the front. I absolutely love those. So I was like a little bit apprehensive with these switching back to, not back, but switching backwards to 15 instead. But honestly, those look amazing. I'm really excited to work with this. Like, those are really pretty looking. Let me see, I'm trying to show you. They're very shiny and faceted, and they still look a lot more faceted than the 13 drills, and I'm really excited. They look really good. So I'm really glad I got to see them. I'm not actually apprehensive because I totally trust Diamond Art Club. There's some more of the 15 facets. This one is the 15, no, that's the 20. So anyway, okay, I could go on forever about this because I like seeing this. That's the new 15 facets. So anyway, yeah, just keep an eye on that. For a little while, it will be a mixture of the 20 facets and the 15 until they fully move over to the 15 facets. So just so you guys know that that is coming up. Okay, let me pull this out and show you where specials go. Like I said, it's all specials, but I can at least show you where those ABs go. So we have the one AB that is the number 2 and the other AB that is the number 1. I see the number 1. Okay, here's the number 2 in the windshield of the car. So that is that. That's the only spot where that, no, a little bit right here, where that really light AB is going to be in the car. And then right here, a little bit in the shell. And then the other one that is that fuchsia color is going to be the number 1, like I said. It's all over the hood of the car over here. And that is it. So the car is the one that has all the specials because it's nice and shiny, so I like that. That's fun. But like I said, the whole thing is actually, let me zoom out better. The whole thing is actually specials because they're all fairy dust otherwise, so it's probably my favorite thing about these Mini Dazzles. So anyway, let's talk about release date. So we have the, as I show you, I'll bring it up close. Our release date is, and I'll do that at the end because I'm going to be popping up the release date right here. It is going to be Monday, which is going to be September 15th. And there's only going to be one general release at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then wherever your time is, somewhere in there, just base it off of what the different times are, time zones. And so, yeah, I'd hop on and grab this along with whatever else is coming out. I'm not entirely sure everything else that's coming out that day, but usually when they have a drop like this, it is multiple paintings. So, all right, I am going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you, Diamond Art Club, for sending these out. These are adorable. You guys know I love my Mini Dazzles, and I really appreciate you sending them all the way out here so I can show my viewers and show them how great a quality all of this is and see if it's something that they'd like to pick up and that it's something that I can have and work on and enjoy. So I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Bye.